Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. If you are looking for a way to learn English faster, watch this video. It's a story of Bill Gates, and this will help you learn English as well as inspire you a lot. Bill Gates is one of the richest people in the world. He has a net worth of around $130 billion. He was the co-founder and former CEO of Microsoft. This is the story of how Bill Gates turned from nothing to become a billionaire. Bill Gates was born on October 28, 1955, in the city of Seattle. His father was a lawyer and his mother was a school teacher. When he was just 11 years old, Bill got interested in computers. Day, his school was getting a new computer. So all students were allowed to go and see it. Bill was very excited about that. But when he saw that computer, he wasn't impressed at all. "This is not impressive," he said. "That computer cost $40,000 and weighed around 400 pounds. At that time, it could do basic calculation and type documents. But still, it was a huge machine." But somehow, Bill was not convinced. He thought that this machine is not smart enough. There must be something more than this. That's why he started reading books about computers. He read every book he could find in the library. But he found one problem. All those books were written for programmers. He didn't know any programming language, so he couldn't understand them. He needed some simple books which can explain basics of computers for non-programmers. But there were no such books available in the market. So he decided to write one himself. He wrote a book called TOEFL, Data Structures. In fact, this is the first program he ever wrote. After writing this program, he got an offer from Lakeside School. The school offered him a part-time job to teach other students about computers. In 1968, Bill joined Lakeside School as a computer teacher. His job was to teach students how to code in basic language. Paul Allen was one of his students. Later, Paul became co-founder of Microsoft with Bill. When Bill was 13, he visited a computer store. There, he saw another new machine. This computer had a monitor on top, so you could see the result of your program right after you run it. Till then, if you want to see the output of your program, you need to print it on a paper. It took lots of time and effort. But now, you could see everything on the screen. Bill Gates was really impressed. He saved money for 3 years to buy this computer. But when he went to the store, he saw that this computer cost $13,000. It was far beyond his imagination. Bill was not sure if he can afford it or not. But that time, he made a decision that changed his life forever. He decided that if he wants something, he will work hard and achieve it. He didn't care how much money it takes. He will earn that money and buy what he wants. Since then, he never looked back. After finishing high school, he went to Harvard University But after 2 years, he dropped out of college to work on his idea. After dropping out of college, he went to meet Paul Allen. Both of them decided to start a software company together. They named their company Microsoft. At that time, there were many software companies, but most of them were failing because they couldn't make profit. No one was buying their software. But Bill was confident that he can do it. Why? Because he understood the market very well. While teaching at Lakeside School, he met many teachers who complained about grading papers. Every teacher had to grade hundreds of papers every week. So he thought there must be a better way to do it. He wanted to build a software that can grade papers automatically. With the help of Paul, he developed a software called TOEFL data structures. This software could solve math problems and grade homework, but it was very complex. Even teachers couldn't understand it. Later, he realized that he made a big mistake. He built a complex software while he was supposed to build a simple one. He learned a very important lesson. If you are building a product, don't make it too complicated. Keep it simple. In 1975, Bill and Paul went to a computer club in New York City. There, they met a man named MIT students were gathered in that club. They were interested in buying microcomputers. Bill understood that this is his target market. He can sell TOEFL data structures to these students. He prepared a presentation and went inside. He tried to explain to them how TOEFL data structures can help them, but they weren't impressed. Bill felt embarrassed. He came back home without selling a single copy. The next day, he decided to change his strategy. He wanted to keep the software simple. He called his software Tickle. He kept the price low so that every student can afford it. This time, students liked it, and they started buying it. Soon, he earned enough money to support himself. In 1978, he moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Over the next few years, he worked on improving his software. In 1980, he got a call from a famous company. That company was looking for someone who can help them develop their operating system. Bill Gates was that guy. He spent 6 months developing the operating system. He did a fantastic job and impressed everyone. That company wanted to hire him, but he refused because he had his own company to run. However, he remained on good terms with the company. In 1981, IBM was looking for an operating system for its personal computers. The person who received that contract would become a millionaire. Almost every software company in the world was trying to win that contract. Bill Gates also wanted it badly. So he spent 1 year working on his operating system. Finally, he was ready with the product. He named it MS-DOS. He submitted his proposal to IBM, but he wasn't selected. That contract went to another company. Bill was disappointed, but there was one problem with IBM's computer. Its operating system couldn't handle graphics. So IBM called Bill again and asked him to fix that issue. He quickly fixed that bug, and IBM released it as its new operating system. Soon, it became the most popular operating system. Bill Gates became a millionaire. At that time, Bill Gates was running his company from Albuquerque, but he always wanted to work from Seattle. He missed his hometown, so he moved his company to Bellevue, Washington. His company was growing fast, and soon he needed more space. In 1986, he shifted to a new building in Redmond, Washington. At that time, his company had 600 employees. Later, that building became the central location of Microsoft. In the late 1980s, Microsoft was facing serious competition from other companies. Everyone was trying to copy Microsoft's success, so Microsoft had to work harder to stay on top. In 1987, Bill Gates gave a famous interview. That interview changed his life forever. In that interview, he talked about 6 rules he followed. Those rules helped him become successful. Let's learn those rules. Rule number 1: never overpromise. If you promise something, make sure you deliver it on time. Rule no. 2: keep good relationship with your competitors. Don't try to destroy them. Instead, try to learn from them. Rule number 3: always try to improve your product. Don't be satisfied with what you have. Rule number 4: be ready for changes. Don't stick with the same thing. Be flexible. Rule number 5: take calculated risk. It's impossible to succeed without taking risks. Rule no. 6: be passionate about what you do. If you love what you are doing, you will never have problems. In 1990, Microsoft launched Windows 3.0. This was a major release. Before Windows 3.0, you couldn't do anything without knowing the command prompt. You can't even open a file. But with Windows 3.0, things changed dramatically. Now you had a mouse and a graphical user interface. Things became easier. Everyone loved it. Everyone except Steve Jobs. He was the founder of Apple. He hated Windows 3.0. He thought Bill Gates stole his idea. Remember, Steve Jobs was the first person who introduced GUI in the market. Later, the court ruled that there was no evidence that Bill Gates stole any ideas. Steve Jobs had to pay millions of dollars as compensation. In the 1990s, Microsoft grew rapidly. The company went public in March 1986. When it went public, each share of Microsoft was priced at $21. Within a few months, its price rose to $60. At that time, Bill Gates owned 49% of Microsoft. According to Forbes magazine, he became a billionaire. He was only the second person to become a billionaire after Jeff Bezos. During the dot-com bubble, Microsoft's share prices kept rising. In the year 2000, Bill Gates became the richest person in the world. In the early 2000s, Microsoft lost its touch. It failed to release successful products. The company's stock prices fell dramatically, but Bill Gates didn't care. He was busy with his new projects. He left Microsoft in 2000 and started a new company called the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. With the help of this foundation, he started working on global issues like poverty and diseases. In 2008, he stepped down as chairman of Microsoft, but he remained on the board of directors. In 2014, Bill Gates announced that he will give away most of his wealth. He pledged to give away at least half of his wealth during his lifetime. He became the first American billionaire to do so. Later, he donated more than $35 billion. Today, he is known as one of the biggest philanthropists in the world. Friends, this is the inspiring story of Bill Gates. How did you like this story? Tell us in the comment section. Also, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video.